Welcome to another episode of Why Real Estate. My name is Layne Thompson. I am your host. I'm sporting the Follow the Flag sweatshirt today. Love to support great nonprofits like Follow the Flag. They hang the largest free-flying flag in the American flag in the country in a canyon here in Pleasant Grove where I live. And it's kind of been spreading throughout the Intermountain West with the flag now hanging up in Coldwater Canyon, often in honor of Brent Taylor, the mayor up there who passed away in Afghanistan about 5 years ago. Incredible story, incredible man. As well as over the Snake River Gorge in Twin Falls, Idaho. There's a flag up there now with the memorial they do over there on September 11th. And then one that was just recently taken down that was hanging for about 2 weeks in Snow Canyon State Park down near St. George was also an incredible organization. Check them out at ftf.org. I wanted to talk about a very important topic, which is kind of put the housing market at a standstill. There's still transactions occurring because people have life-changing events like job changes, divorces, people retiring, death, weddings, all those things happen. And so real estate still, there's transactions, but affordability is the issue, okay? It is a challenging moment right now. Let me give you an example. In order to be able to afford a $525,000 home, you've got to make about $134,000 a year at what today's interest rate of about 6 3/4. And that payment would be around $3,100. So to qualify through the lender, $134,000 a year is what you'd have to have coming in. That is putting the dream of home ownership out of the reach for many people. Okay, and what's happened these last 5 years is the gap between, as far as net worth, between homeowners and renters has expanded by almost $150,000. Okay, the homeowner net worth currently in the United States is about $415,000, whereas a renter's net worth is about $10,000. Okay, so it's key to live the American dream and to grow wealth to be able to get in to own a property. Absolutely important. So I want to talk about two proposals. Okay, one local here in Utah that applies, and another that's being worked on the national level that was proposed by Utah Congressman John Curtis. He recently won the Utah Senate seat, was elected to fill the second seat in replacing Mitt Romney. So congratulations to John Curtis. What he proposed last month in October in a session in Congress was what he calls the Homes Act. Okay, that is the Home Owners Mortgage and Equity Savings Act of 2024. That says, and what he's trying to do is say, hey, through self-directed IRAs, someone can have up to $50,000 from their IRA to for a down payment on a home for themselves, for their parents, or for their kids. Now, just so you know, the laws surrounding a self-directed IRA right now do not allow you to do any of that. And this would change that when it comes to real estate. And so I think it's an excellent proposal, especially when there's $7 trillion worth of assets tied up in IRAs here in the United States. So it's definitely something to look out for. Hopefully that gets passed. It's something, okay, in the right direction. The next thing, okay, and this is local to Utah, it's called the First Time Home Buyers Assistance Program. It came into effect July 25th of 2024, and it essentially says that the state has set aside $50 million, state of Utah, to assist Utah home buyers, and they must buy a new home. And don't let the name of the program fool you. It doesn't mean you have to be a first-time home buyer. One of the stipulations, or the couple of stipulations, are that you can't have owned a home in the last 3 years here in Utah, and you or owned a home at all in the last 3 years, and you had to have lived in Utah the last year. It's a $20,000 loan, but the thing is it's interest-free, and you don't have to pay it back until you refinance the house or you sell the house, okay? And you can use that money for down payment, you can use it for closing costs, you can use it to buy down an interest rate, and it's a loan that must be done by an approved or a participating Utah housing lender, okay? And whatever brokers or lenders involved in that can help you with that. And then the purchase price can only be up to $450,000. I'd like to know what you think of that. Let me know and reach out if you have questions on either of those. But it's something, okay? And we realize that the younger generation in an IRA is not going to have as much money. but at least it gives their parents and grandparents some flexibility to be able to potentially assist them if they're trying to get into a home themselves and realize the dream of home ownership and personal property ownership here in America. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video.